Hello everybody, this is Goofsome Fox coming at you with a 450 cost rated match in the buffed Full Armor Gundam. We're going to be on the new map, Massive Impact site for this match here, and the Full Armor Gundam was buffed as part of the February 2026 unit adjustments. The Full Armor Gundam is a support type mobile suit. It is native to 450 and goes all the way up to 600 at level 5. And this is a suit that has been adjusted in the past. It's one that has needed some work, and I'm really glad to see it get another adjustment for this month, since Full Armor Gundam has always been one of my favorite designs for the ARC-78-2 style of mobile suits. Similarly to what I mentioned with the Full Armor Engage A plan in my last video, I just really like the bulkier Full Armor designs for a lot of mobile suits, so Full Armor Gundam here, I just absolutely love the design of it, especially with the twin rifle. Really like that twin rifle, and I wish it was a weapon that we saw on, I know, a few more Federation mobile suits, but yeah, looking at the suit itself performance-wise, yeah, again, this is a suit that has really been struggling in the past, and it has gotten a new adjustment, so we will start by going over that. And for the Full Armor Gundam, we'll be starting off with the unit specs here. And for what they changed with this unit, the unit HP has been enhanced from 15,750 to 18,000, with upper levels also being enhanced. A really nice increase to the HP there. For your part slots, close range slots have been increased from 4 to 5, mid-range slots have been increased from 11 to 12, and long range slots have been increased from 17 to 18, with upper levels also being enhanced. The unit skill, Immobile Fire System Level 1, has been given. For the Level 4 and above unit, the skill Immobile Fire System Level 2 has been given. For the Level 2 unit skill, Damage Control Level 1 has been given. For the Level 3 and above unit, Damage Control Level 2 has been given. For the Level 3 unit skill, Composite High Mobility Combat System Level 1 has been given. And for the Level 4 and above unit skill, Composite High Mobility Combat System Level 2 has been given. Moving on to our weapons then, for the main range weapon, the Twin Beam Rifle, the heat rate has been reduced from 40% to 35%, the cooldown time has been shortened from 3 seconds to 2 seconds, the overheat has been shortened from 15 seconds to 12 seconds, the weapon switching time has been shortened, and the level 2 power has been increased from 1,100 to 1,150, with upper levels also being enhanced. Moving on to our sub-weapons then, we have the 360mm cannon, which had its weapon switching time shortened, and the level 2 power has been increased from 1,650 to 1,700, with upper levels also being enhanced. And for our final sub-weapon here, we do have the missile bay. The projectile speed for this has been increased, the recoil has been reduced, and the level 2 power is increased from 550 to 600, with upper levels also being enhanced. And that's everything there for the adjustments for the Full Armor Gundam. Again, this is a unit that they do mention that they buffed in the past. And yeah, again, it's a unit that really just needs some work. It's one of the older supports in GBO2. And I was able to get some good results using this unit at 450. This match went really well, and even the matches that I had lost in, I was still getting first place, so you know, at least I could say that with the Full Armor Gundam here, I was doing pretty well performance-wise, and I do really like the things that they added here. Again, they gave you a lot more HP to work with to make the suit less brittle, especially with the jump of HP they gave. Like, more HP is always a nice thing for any suit to have, but again, for the full armor here, they gave you a lot more HP. You also have some more part slots, also nice, and you do get the mobile fire system, which yeah, I think for this suit is really nice. There's been some times where having it has, you know, helped me out, so that is a skill that I think was a really nice addition for the full armor here. I really just wish, though, like, looking at the suit as a whole, the Full Armor Gundam has always been one of those suits that I really wish they would just do a bit more with. One of the other changes they made was to the Twin Beam Rifle. They reduced the heat rate of it from 40% to 35%. And I want to say before this, if you tried to fire the Twin Beam Rifle, it would overheat in 3 shots. That does change now with this. I think you are able to get 4 shots off before you overheat, which is nice because the Twin Beam Rifle is able to stagger in 3 rounds. that is something I wish they would change. I wish it would stagger in 2 rounds instead of 3. I think that would be a lot better for this unit. Another thing I would like to see too is for the beam saber. I think the suit uses just the standard beam saber and not the enhanced version. I know it's a support unit, you shouldn't be going mainly into melee with it anyway. This is more like a minor nitpick on my end, honestly. I really wish this would have the enhanced beam saber like the standard Gundam has. No, it just gets the base beam saber shared with a lot of the gym models, so that's something I wish they would change, just give it the enhanced beam saber instead of just the regular one. But the other thing too, the last thing I'd really love to see them adjust with this unit is the thruster gauge. As you can see there, doing a full jump did take a lot of my thrusters. I do believe I have a thruster part on here, and that is because I believe the full armor has a base thruster capacity of 40, and if you do a full jump, that will instantly overheat your thrusters, and 40 in itself is just not a whole lot of thrusters to have, especially in the current state of GBO2. Current GBO2 is just a lot more mobile than it used to be, which is, again, full Armor Gundam here just being an older suit. So I really would like to see its thrusters enhanced a little. Maybe at least take it up to 50, I think would be nice for this unit, because again, you won't overheat if you do like a full jump, to try and position yourself. I think that would be a lot better for this unit, but things like that is just like aspects I really wish for this unit they would change. Again, primarily the beam rifle and the thrusters there. The whole thing with the beam saber is more like a minor nitpick thing on my end, because again, you have a support unit with a lot of really good range weapons. The suit really is not built for melee combat, so that part's really more of a me thing than anything, but again, the other parts I mentioned to you, those are just some things I would really like to see them do with the full armor here. But, again, aside from that, really can't argue with the results that I've gotten with it. Again, I've gotten some good results with it at 450. I really do not know how this suit would perform at, higher cost, though. I cannot think of any reason. Oh, actually, I made a mistake earlier. I said the suit only goes up to 600. No, the suit goes up to 650 at level 5, and yeah, I really don't know what you would do with the full Armor Gundam at 650, but at least from what I've gotten for its native cost, it does seem to be performing relatively well, and I think for a lot of suits in GBO2, a lot of these older suits, if they can perform well at native costs, I think that is, just a pretty good kind of thing for them. Not every suit needs to perform extremely well with their, level 4 or 5 variant, so, as long as the suit's competing well at native costs, I think that's pretty good for the full armor here. We are going to be nearing the end of the match here. That's going to be timeout on mission over, and let's see how we did here with the full Armor Gundam at 450. I forgot to mention too, this is again the new map. New map, really nice, really do like this. But yeah, mission complete, let's see how we did here. Our raids did really well, did get top in individual, and first place with 6 kills and 2 losses, get third in damage, so yeah, some really good results there with the full armor, and again, getting the first place spot in the matches I'd gotten was actually really consistent with this unit, so as I said, at least at 450 at its native cost, this unit does seem to be performing relatively well, so yeah, again, I do like the adjustment that they did here. I think it did add some nice things, like the improved HP and the Immobile fire system, but again, there's just some things with the full Armor Gundam that I really wish they would change with it. Like, again, the beam rifle and the thruster gauge, but I'm not going to keep on being a broken record about that. So, yeah, that's everything I have for this video here. Again, just overall, I think this is a pretty okay adjustment for the full Armor Gundam. Just, like I said, a suit I really wish they would do more with. So, yeah, that's going to be all from me. Comment down below what you think about the buffed full Armor Gundam. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.